Okay, on the fitness page, we talked about the core. As I pointed out, the core is a series of four muscles, from surface to deep, and their four layers are such that your rectus abdominis is the one on the top. That's the one that everyone calls the six-pack. Due to its connection, as I said, and the tissue between it, it allows this motion to occur. When you do a crunch, you're really using more of the rectus abdominis, some of the obliques as I talked about. Okay, so there's that. Then, as far as your obliques, as I said, think of them as a radial tire where the fibers actually cross each other in such a way that when they contract, they provide stability, when they both contract at the same time. Due to their design, the external and the internal, if I fire this external and this internal at the same time, I either rotate and I go toward this side, okay? When they're both fired at the same time, they tend to pull up, the obliques do. As far as if both the obliques on either side fire at the same time, contract, they tend to pull the body over to the side. The transversus abdominis is such that it connects to tissue that comes off the rectus abdominis, and then also there's tissue in the back that connects to the lumbar spine called your thoracolumbar fascia. Due to that connection, it provides a belt that goes across this entire area that when I actually contract that, which I'm doing now, it actually provides stability due to the increased pressure throughout the abdominal cavity. Increasing the pressure around the abdominal contents holds the spine in place. Okay, now as far as the pelvic tilt, I've seen so many people do this wrong. Anytime I'm working with a patient, first thing they'll do is they'll try to hold their breath and go, and they're pushing through the feet, and a lot of times they're contracting the buttocks muscles. Although you will a little bit, what you're really hoping to do with the pelvic tilt is learn how to fire these muscles here. As you can see, that's the motion. A lot of times they'll also tell people flatten your back. You can, but at the same time, if you can just fire this and really tighten that area and get that good support for that lordotic curve, as they call it in your lumbar spine, you should be doing okay. So let's go through one now. I like to put my hands down here. Notice my knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. Take a nice deep breath through the nose, mouth closed. As you blow out, try to pull your navel down toward your spine. As you're doing that, you should feel the pelvis rotate upward a little bit. And there's your pelvic tilt. Let's go over that again. Now watch the actual abdominal contraction. So you're here, you take a deep breath, blow out. You should be able to, in time, hold that as you're breathing. Now you're not going to take as deep a breath because you can't drop the diaphragm as far because there's pressure on the thoracic or on the abdominal cavity, but at the same time you should be able to breathe and hold that. Not just in the position of lying down, which now this is the easiest way because gravity is assisting me. At the same time, Okay, and stop. What happened to do?